Hey everybody, I'm back in the shop. Decided to begin to give you some brief updates because long updates are a little bit harder to do. So today I am working on salvaging as many parts as I can out of the old bed. The most important part I want to get out of the old bed is the embossed tailgate. But I have been with the grinder and air hammer. I've got a couple of the middle stake pockets and the tailgate chains, as well as some of the tie down hooks. And I've got to, I'm gonna have to cut the welds. It's just pipe welded to the frame or to the body to hold the tailgate. It's not perfect. It's got a pretty big gash in the top, but it's gonna go really well with my less than perfect 55. We're, as you can see, beginning to work through some of the finish, getting it sealed up, and the intent is to seal it on the outside as it looks, and then we will do some more detail, nice inside the engine bay as well as in the cab. That will be an Overlander. It's gonna have thinner wheels, original looking wheels. And here are two of the hoods that I'm working on. This, as you can see, is the hood for the 55. And if you look right there, if I can get to it, that's the original matching color. You can see a little bit more of it here as well. So if I can clean enough of that off, I'm hoping that it'll be closer match. This is the hood, painted hood to the 51. The cab is sitting back there. And if you look up top there, there's a completely rusted out hood that I will just use the latch parts from to go on one of these. So that's what I'm working on today, is salvaging as many pieces as I can and getting the old bed out and replacing newer parts. Not newer parts, less jacked up parts. For an idea of how rusted out this thing is, it doesn't really show it well, but there's almost nowhere that it's not rusted completely out. And it wouldn't be bad if it was just the bed, but as you can see, the frame and the stake pockets, and other than the tailgate section here, all of this, the back end there is completely rusted out. It looks worse than I can show you on video. So I wasn't able to do much with it other than salvage the good parts out of it to go towards the 55. And my intent at this point, unless things change, is for the 51 to have a flatbed and rails, like an old delivery truck. So there it is, the embossed tailgate. I'll need to get some rust preventative on it. It's got some fairly rusted out spots, but for the most part it's in good shape. We'll have to do a little bit of repair here and there, but it's well worth it. And what was holding that on, might you ask? Well, a couple pieces of threaded pipe that were just welded to a plate that was welded to the body. I don't mind that at all. These older trucks, they were on a farm, they were a work truck, they were something, and all of these stories of how they got here at this point, I find interesting as you discover them. And well, anyway, hope to give you another update soon. as I move past some of the super boring parts of rust prevention and rust conversion and rust sealing to some of the more exciting parts of the build. Hint, hint, something big goes right there, and it's approaching ready to mock up and mount.